Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Bubblegum Reviews. My name is Steve, and today's review will be on the movie here to the left of me. We have the Apple Dumpling Gang with Don Knotts, Tim Conway, Harry Morgan, and Slim Pickens. So this is the first time watch for me. My buddy kind of told me about the second one, and I ended up snagging it. And then I found out that there was a first one, so I figured I might as well go in order. A little quick summary into this is so Donovan is a gambler who ends up stumbling upon some kids where he starts having to take care of them, and he just does it as a favor, finds out that eventually everybody in town finds out that they end up owning a mine and they find some gold in it, and everybody's trying to get their hands on it. Well, the kids end up giving the gold to the outlaws in town to help their situation. So anyways, main thing about this movie is it's corny fun. This is definitely a movie that you totally feel like was made for kids, because there's scenes in this that you're just like, wow, that was about the most, for me, it was like Abbott and Costello style stuff in a movie. And that's the one thing I kind of noticed is, wow, Don Knotts and Tim Conway, they almost have like the Abbott and Costello routine. Don Knotts literally has his own like slapstick Three Stooges deal with him. Like I haven't seen anything outside of the Andy Griffith Show that's live action from Don Knotts. This is the first time, so that's the main thing that I was like looking forward to, is seeing how he did outside of that. I mean, he literally, in my opinion, he made Andy Griffith Show what it was. Once he left, I left. Like I wasn't going to watch it without him. Um, but the movie itself is fun. Don Knotts made me laugh throughout this movie. He really did. Him and Tim Conway were great. Harry Morgan did a really good job in this. Slim Pickens was good. The acting all around was good. The kids even did a semi good job. I mean, I feel like acting back then and now for kids has changed a lot, but the acting overall was good. The costume design was great. The set was really cool. This was an overall really fun movie, but there was the corny, like I said. Like there's those scenes that I'm not even going to mention them because I don't want to spoil anything, but when you see them, you're going to know. You're going to be like, wow, that was super corny, but it was still fun. This was a fun movie, and that's, in my opinion, that's a big chunk of what matters. If it sucks, I guess. um, so the one thing that I also did notice in this was Theodore and Don Knotts and Tim Conway, their characters. They were they almost did their own version of Horace and Jasper. If you recall, Horace and Jasper from 101 Dalmatians, they're the two bad guys, the bumbling idiot bad guys. That's literally what these two are, and I totally felt that when I watched it and was like, wow, this is kind of interesting to watch this. This is really cool. But other than that, I mean, the movie's, like I said, fun. I'm personally, I don't feel like a lot of today's kids would really be into something like this, but who knows? Maybe I will. I enjoyed it. I really did. I like seeing Don Knotts a few years late, maybe about what 12, 13 years later, actually, after Andy Griffith Show, of leaving that, and this is kind of what this is the like I said, the first thing I've seen of him. So this was a good experience. I really enjoyed it. Story wise, a little laggy, but that's all right. Anyways, director we have Norman Takar. Never seen anything this guy's done, but there is two of his that I do want to see. One is No Deposit, No Return, and the other is The Cat from Outer Space. Those are two of his that I have seen come into the store I used to work at and had a chance to kind of look them over, and they do look like they'd be entertaining. IMDb gave this a 6.4 out of 10. Rotten Tomatoes gave it a 56%. Dog Bones gave it a 2 out of 4. I gave it a 7 out of 10. I I had fun with it. Reasons I tell you to watch it is Harry Morgan and Don Knotts. Those to me were the two big reasons. Harry Morgan I am familiar with because I'm a fan of MASH and he was in MASH. So there is that. Um, let's see, budget. I was unable to find on this, but I did find the box office of 36.85, so just under 37 million. As I said, I don't know the budget, so I don't really know what the profit was, but I'm sure that it did make a profit because my guess is the budget was probably around 5 to 7 million, maybe a little more, maybe 5 to 10 million. So, anyways, I'm not going to guess though. I have no idea. I couldn't find it. But, anyways, interesting fact in this one was hang on just one second. Hey, come here. Psst. Come here, girl. Ahsoka, come here. Come here. Come here. Come here, girl. Come here. Come here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Hurry up. Hurry up. Let me show you. Let me show you. Let me show you. Oh, yeah. Oh. Here we go. Say hi. You ready? Say hi. Say say hi. Ooh. Okay. You have fun? All right. Let's go. All right. Anyways, so my interesting fact in this was Harry Morgan's character at the scene where there was the gunfight at the bank. He yells over to the lady next to him, cover me, Mildred. So the lady's name is not Mildred. For those of you that are not familiar with MASH, only MASH people will get that reference. But that's all I'm going to say. I don't want to say anything else. It's just for those MASH fans out there. Cover me, Mildred. I was like, and I thought I heard him say something like that to him. When I heard it, I was like, wait a minute, is that what he just said? And then it kind of dawned on me after the movie that holy cow, that lady's name wasn't Mildred. So that was kind of a cool thing to see in the movie. Other than that, though, that's all for this one. Up next, I will be watching the Ralph Bakshi Lord of the Rings, his little version of it. So that'll be up next for me. So stay tuned for that. Like and subscribe. Check out my letterbox. Check out my eBay. And that is all. Don't forget, either like this review or start eating that trash can.
It's a piece of cake. You mean it ain't gold? Of course it's gold, stupid. I mean, getting that nugget out of that bank's gonna be easier than falling off a log. Oh, boy. Act that, Shaw. Don't do nothing to attract attention.